Popcorners were first released in 2008, but didn't gain much traction, taking a short spin as an airline snack before being acquired by PepsiCo in 2019. After attaching itself to that rocket, the sky was the limit, and now you can find Popcorners on every store shelf across the country. But no snack can truly claim that it has arrived until it has faced the YTD panel. Is it popcorn? Is it a chip? Is it tasty? You tried it! You Tried Dat, Popcorners episode. I'm Nick Novak with my pals Chad Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hello.
And joining us in her annual episode is our friend Eve. Eve, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Great.
Doing great.
I didn't know they started as an airport. Or airplane? Is this the first ever snack to go the marketing route of hey, we're gonna like be better than shitty airplane food, so like that'll build the nostalgia or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think they
smart.
I think they said they couldn't make it another way, so let's jump on the airplane because the competition is low.
Or were they like originally owned by Sky Mall before PepsiCo?
Right.
the official snack.
You could either buy popcorners or like a big rock that you could hide your key under.
And they were like, buy this, and then you won't need that barf bag in the seat back pocket right in front of you.
So Eve, you went to a rummage sale, right?
Well,
that's where we're at with news.
No, I tried to have a rummage sale.
Oh, okay, because you're moving.
Yeah. So we're moving, and we have 3 kids. So we've lived in this house their whole lives, basically. So we have
a lot of stuff.
Tons of stuff. And my husband, who I love, but who is very frugal and won't let me throw anything away, told me that if we had a rummage sale, then I could get rid of stuff. Like if it didn't sell at the rummage sale. Like if I tried.
So if it left the house, it didn't have to come back in.
Yeah.
Well, and you got money for it is why he doesn't want to waste the item by just throwing it away.
Yeah, like if we at least tried to get something for it. So
like what are we talking about? Like baby clothes, toys?
No, like all like really good toys. Like you guys have girls. So like a Target has those American Girl knockoff toys.
Knockoffs, right? Yeah.
I can't think of. I know what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking. So it's like a ton of like we had like 5 full-size horses and like a stable and like a ice cream truck.
I don't think you mean full-size horses. That's probably not.
No, but I mean like full-size, like for the dolls.
Yeah.
Like really good quality toys, and he didn't want me just like getting rid of them. So he was like, have a rummage sale to try to get money. So
yeah, we tried to get the girls into those the Target version of those dolls before they knew American Girl existed. So they'd just be like okay with this $20 version, with like the arms put on backwards, and they got like scars and stuff.
Most fucked up horses of all time. This is actually a seahorse, Daddy. It's not a real horse.
Canada's just called Randy, and he wears ripped jean shorts.
So you had people come to your rummage sale.
Well, that was the problem. So we live. We don't like you can't really accidentally find the neighborhood because it's kind of like tucked away. So I put signs up at the end of the neighborhood. So I put these signs up. The girls were all excited. We like set everything up outside. This was like 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Still waiting on a customer.
Is it still out?
So we go and sit out there and no one's coming. So it's been like an hour. And then one person came by because my neighbor told her. It's like she came by for pity, and she bought
got a pity purchase.
She bought like one puzzle for like $1.
Right.
So here I've got like all this stuff.
Hey.
I know. And then maybe at like we started at like 9, maybe at like 11:15. It's like we're out there for a really long time. This woman comes up in a van, and you can like see that she's been at other rummage sales, I guess. So like her van is like filled with stuff. Like you can see from outside of the van. She comes over.
She just rolls down the window. She's like, "Put the horses in the back."
Pulls out a knife.
It's like I have no idea where
These are high quality toys.
She comes out and that's what she starts to do. She starts saying like, "This is like really high quality stuff," and she starts taking all this stuff. And like
she's got all your signs in the back of her car.
So she puts all of this really good stuff like off to the side, like she's gonna take it. And then she's like, "Do you have any Paw Patrol?" And I'm like, actually, I do have Paw Patrol, but it was like all in the house because it was all kind of like crummy.
Oh, this sounds like a scam.
Yeah.
So it was all kind of like crummy, broken stuff. And I thought I would like get rid of the really good stuff because that's what I could get money for. So I'm like so badly wanting to make a sale.
You underestimated the secondhand Paw Patrol market, I think.
Yeah, people will take any condition Paw Patrol stuff. Right?
The second paw market, you might say.
So then I go into the house and I'm like scrounging around for Paw Patrol. So like I'm like going through closets and I find like all these old shitty Paw Patrols. You know, it's like the paint's kind of like chipping off and like bring out this big bin. And
I don't even know which dog this is. She just whips it back at you.
So I'm like, I had, you know, like 5 of the same pup. And then, you know, it's like, didn't even make sense. I had a whole bunch of like the same character. And then, I don't know. And so then she...
Well, was it the best dog? I mean,
why doesn't that make sense? Yeah, I mean, there's not 5 of these dogs on the show. I'm confused.
Like, why? No, but like, why?
But your kids probably each wanted their own, right? Like, they each want their own Marshall.
And then her and her husband. So that makes 5.
Well, they all did want the same pup, but like that wasn't the one that I had. Like they all really liked, because I have girls, they all really like Scarlett was too old. So like they all liked Sky. I don't know. If anybody even knows who these Paw Patrol characters are.
Nah,
like,
I don't watch that shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I had just
We're a Bluey only household here. Okay, so
I collect the figurines, but I don't watch the show.
But no, so I bring out all the Paw Patrol characters, and you know, she like looks them over. She's like, "I'll take all of them." I'm like, "Okay."
Your kid's walking by in a Paw Patrol shirt. She just rips it off his back. I'll take that too.
So, she takes all the Paw Patrol characters, but then bought none of the other stuff that she had set
aside.
Wait, so she made a big mess and walked away?
Essentially, yeah.
Was she like, oh, this stuff all has too much paint left on it?
Well, no, she used as an excuse that her van was already so full of other stuff. So then, but like the point of this is like I had all of this stuff outside, right? Like to make all this money off of, and then the only stuff that I sold was like the Paw Patrol characters. That
How
were,
much did you get out of her?
$14.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Did you quickly take those like Barbie horses and paint them to look like a dog? And you're like, oh look, it's
I've got more Paw Patrol.
Ralph, the Paw Patrol dog.
So, yeah. So we made $14.
What'd you do with the rest of the stuff? Did you just donate it or something, or trash, or what? Or you still got it?
No. So I was allowed to then donate it because I had like tried to sell it. So then Joel was like, okay, now we can donate it. But then some of the stuff I just took to the dump, which I had never been to before.
You donated it to the dump. That's fine.
But some other stuff.
So you made $15.
Yeah. $15. 14 plus the $1 for the puzzle.
Just take it all to the dump and tell him you sold it and have your friend loan you $20 and say, look, here's all the money we made on the rummage sale.
I mean, that, if you think about it, that rummage sale financed the Popcorners bag.
Actually, you're right, yeah.
So, you broke even.
You're right. It's kind of depressing. So,
you won't have to carry those Paw Patrol characters to Milwaukee, which is
That's true.
Will be a nice switch. Let's get eating these popcorners. We got 3 popcorners to rate them on a 5-point scale. Love dat, like dat, indifferent to dat, dislike dat, and hate dat. And we got to start with the original, sea salt. So popcorners are described as crunchy and wholesome popped corn snack. And they look like a tortilla chip, but they are popcorn. They kind of look like a rice cake and feel like they have the texture of a rice cake.
I've actually had these a lot. Betsy would buy these because she was trying to be healthy with snack food. I don't know how healthy they are.
What was her favorite flavor?
We had this one a lot. She likes the Kettle Corn. Spoiler alert, I guess I won't get too much into it, but I'm not a huge fan of Kettle Corn in general. But we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've had the cheddar one, though.
How is this popcorn? I don't understand. Like, do they pop the popcorn and then like grind it down and reform it or something? I don't understand.
Yeah. I'm not sure the process.
Walk me through the factory, Novak.
There's only three ingredients. It's corn, sunflower oil, and sea salt.
Oh.
So it's not like they pop the corn. This is just like a corn chip, basically.
Well, it kind of has a popcorn flavor. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know.
A little bit. It does have a popcorn flavor. It's an interesting idea. It's kind of something that, because it's newer, that I'm like surprised didn't exist before this.
Eve, this was your idea to get these, right? Are you a fan of these?
It was, but yeah, I had actually had this kind before, the original, because my girls all love popcorn. I don't know. We sometimes have these instead of popping popcorn, which I guess isn't that hard to do, but sometimes it's just easier to eat these instead. Like if we're watching a movie or something.
They're less, like they leave your fingers less buttery and greasy than eating popcorn. This is a nice bonus. Okay. Eve, you're going to go first. Tell us what you think of these sea salt flavored popcorners.
I actually really, really like them. I think they kind of taste buttery, but there's no butter in them. I don't know. Like I said, like if you're watching a movie and you don't feel like having to get up and make popcorn, we eat these. So I am going.
Do you just have like a lot of butter on your hands, like from were you moisturizing with butter earlier today? Maybe.
No, I think they don't. You think they kind of have a buttery flavor?
A little bit.
I don't know.
Sure.
I think that might just be like if you eat popcorn that doesn't have a flavor. It sort of tastes generically buttery because you kind of associate it with it.
I mean, the only problem with them is that because they're like pressed into a chip, they do kind of have that rice cake feel a little, which is not that great. But because they're like easy, and I think that they are tasty, I'm actually going to lead us off by giving them a love that.
Wow.
Whoa.
I really love these chips.
All right.
So yeah,
that's a
hot coming start. In strong.
Yeah. Geiger, will you keep the momentum going?
Well, not quite that strong, probably. I do appreciate that. I wouldn't say that their biggest selling point is how easy they are. Most snacks that you rip open a bag are easy to eat. I don't know. It's incredible. I don't have to spend 15 minutes.
But if you're eating,
5 minutes popping popcorn. Yeah,
but if
you got microwave popcorn, it takes a minute and a half.
I think it's like 2.5.
That's fair. That's fair. You had some.
That's like a whole other minute that you can't be like petting the paint off of your Paw Patrol toys. So my precious.
Yeah, no, I know that's and over the course of time that 30 seconds adds up. So you probably get a whole other thing accomplished in your life that I won't be able to because I've been eating regular ass popcorn. Like I said, I've had these before. I think they're fine. They're okay. They kind of scratch the chip itch without being unhealthy. They do taste like popcorn a fair amount. I'd say the problem is they taste a little like stale popcorn because they've got that chewiness to them, like that rice cakey kind of ness. So that part I don't like as much. But the flavor's fine. It's simple enough. They are kind of healthy, and I think it's a decent alternative if you don't want to eat a big fried snack. I'll give these a like that. I'm not saying love by any means, but I think they're decent. I don't know about the other flavors, but this one I like.
Chad, what do you think?
Well, I'm a noted popcorn skeptic, famously. Don't spill the world over.
Correct.
Yeah. When you Google my name, it says doesn't like popcorn. For me, the main reason is that it gets kind of stuck in your teeth, and to me, like the flavor is not really good enough. That the calories, it's like, and the aggravation is just not worth it to me. Even if you're gonna like douche it in butter or whatever, I'm just kind of like, there's a million other snacks I'd rather eat. These things are dry as fuck, and like it says sea salt. I didn't taste salt one. Like they're so bland to me.
Sounds like someone's salty enough for both the Chip and himself.
I guess they taste like popcorn, sort of. But like Geiger said, it's sort of like a stale-ish kind of popcorn. I'm optimistic about the other flavors, honestly, because at least they'll hopefully have a flavor, which this one does not. I gave up after 3 chips. I don't want any more. Dislike that.
Wow. Okay, so real quick, Eve, who are they looking for? I looked at the characters here. Chase, Rebel, Zuma, Marshall, Rocky, and Sky. Do you say Marshall?
Well, the person didn't care. She was going to just take anything. My kids always like Sky. That's why I'm like, why do I have like 4 Rebels? Nobody likes Rebel.
Rebel sucks.
What kind of dog?
He's got like a.
What kind of dog is Rebel?
Rebel
It's like a bulldog.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
He's got like a garbage. He's like a garbage man dog. It's like the other dogs like have wings and can fly, or are like firefighter.
There's some real class warfare here. Like no one likes that fucking garbage man dog.
They all have superpowers except Rebel just picks up trash.
Wait, they have superpowers?
Rebel's the one that follows behind them with the dog poop bags and just like scoops it all up for them.
Who's the?
Wait, what is Sky? Sky flies, I guess, because named
right?
Sky.
Yeah, she's got.
She has a pilot.
She flies all over the
pilot
place.
goggles.
They just have a job in town. I don't think they have superpowers. Like one's like a.
They don't have superpowers.
One's like a fire chief, right? And one's like
show,
a policeman.
Then.
Yeah.
Actually,
Marshall's
I
a
was
fire
wrong.
dog.
You know what? I'm wrong. Rebel. He's like a construction dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not a garbage man dog.
There's no garbage dog.
There's a recycle dog. That's a dog everyone hates.
Recycle dog? That
I don't
one's
even know his
awesome.
name.
Oh, Rocky is a recycle dog.
Which dog has weather control powers? Because that's the one I want to be.
It's a police dog.
Which one is a corrupt alderman?
I don't know if he's in the Coast Guard.
Which one is the DJ at the local dog strip club? How far into these do they get?
Which one lives in his parents' basement and just trolls people online all day?
Oddly enough, that's also Rebel.
Right. That dog's name is Neckbeard.
Yeah.
Okay, so these
He's a professional esports gamer. He's in FaZe Clan or whatever the fuck.
He's swatted so many other dogs this month. You don't even know.
Is there any humans in Paw Patrol, or is it all? It's exclusively dogs.
Yeah, there's some humans here.
No, there's
How
humans.
does that work? The dogs talk to the humans like they have jobs and shit. What job could a dog have that a human couldn't do better? We can use our hands and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, drug sniffer for one.
Yeah.
Recycler.
That's about it. Yeah. Garbage man.
My dog probably recycles more than I do, actually. That's right.
Honestly, I probably have pick dogs over most of our politicians, if we're being honest here. So,
That's
so maybe that would be better.
There's some humans here named Farmer Yumi, Mr. Porter, and Francois Turbo.
Oh, very
Frenchman
fancy.
there.
Yeah, he's not a garbage man.
Did you make that one up? Did you make that up?
No, I didn't make it.
That was a great improv, Novak.
All right. So anyway,
anyway, sorry, back on track.
I think they're pretty good. Like it's kind of like eating a tortilla chip, right? It's like that level of flavor. And when you get ones that are plain, there's not bad. And I'm kind of going back and munching them. I do think I would need something to like dip them in. And I don't know what would be good for that because I wouldn't think of dipping popcorn in anything. But there are popcorns you can buy that have like, caramel corn and some that have chocolate and things. But
Just dip it in a vat of butter, right?
Yeah. True.
The typical popcorn topping.
I do think
like it's a lobster tail.
there's lots of other chips I'd buy over them, but I still am going to give them a low level like that. So we have a love, 2 likes, and a dislike. And let's go to the Kettle Corn next to get the sweet one in the middle.
Guys, is this a thing? Paw corners?
Pop
Is that a thing?
corners? Yep.
Yes, that's a thing.
It's a nice marketing
Is that
opportunity.
What they eat in Paw Patrol Land?
Huh.
I generally don't like kettle corn, but these don't have a really strong kettle corn flavor to them. They're not as like sweet.
What makes kettle corn kettle corn?
It's like
Sweetness,
popcorn,
right?
but sweet. It's like sugary popcorn.
It's like you
Or
pop
it's like
it in that special pot with sugar in it.
Yeah.
They have it at stadiums.
Yeah, you can find it at like carnivals and stuff.
This has the same ingredients except it added cane sugar. And like Novak said, it's not real strong. It's better than I thought it would be because it's not super sugary.
Guy, you're gonna go first. What do you think?
Okay. I guess I'm a little confused because this basically just tastes like the same as the last one, only like slightly sugary. Like, if you're gonna make kettle corn, make it sugary. I guess I don't know if the point is that it's supposed to be like
Right.
healthy or not, but this isn't. This basically tastes like the sea salt ones, only you get a little tiny little bit of hint of sugar the first time you pop in your mouth. And I don't like sweet snacks. Like I don't know. I'd rather eat like a.
You don't like sweet snacks?
Well, I don't. I like
fooled
sweet.
me. Over
Yeah,
the
no.
last 200 episodes
Come
of
on.
this show.
I mean, like if sweet chips. Like if I'm eating a chip, like I'm in the mood for something crunchy and savory. So I'll say indifferent to that. I guess I don't get the point of these. If you're gonna make them kettle corn, make them kettle corn. These just taste like the regular ones, only slightly sugarier, which I don't know isn't an improvement to me.
All right, Eve, what do you think?
I don't know. They're really weird. You know what they kind of taste like? They remind me a bit of like a cereal. Don't they? Almost like Corn Pops? Isn't that what that?
A little bit, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I would ever choose to eat these. Because I think if I want a chip, I'm going to eat a salty chip. So I think I will say dislike that for these. I don't think I want to eat any more of them.
Wow. Before we go here, Rubble's description is a construction pup with a sweet tooth. So he might like these.
Oh, okay.
All right. Wait, so he is a construction pup? Oh,
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I find these to not make a lot of sense because, like Nick said,
somebody's cat wants
that?
popcorners.
Is that you, Eve?
That's my cat, Bren. Come here, Bren.
oh, what does he do? Is he a firefighter? Or?
She is a lovable friend.
Yeah, girls can be cats too. It's
Never mind. It's
2022.
a woman. She
Novak.
probably doesn't have a job. Never mind.
Here she comes.
Oh wait, no. They can do that now.
Yeah.
Oh look.
She can do it, but she gets paid 70 cents to the cat dollar.
Cat dollars. Is she
Give her
an
a chip.
optometrist?
Let's watch her eat a chip. Come on.
This is riveting
Be
podcast.
cute.
Does the cat
Be
eat human
cute.
food? Oh, look at she's taking
going
bites.
for
That's
it.
a pretty good cat.
My cat would never eat human food like that. My dog
But
will
you-
eat these in a heartbeat.
But do you guys know something interesting about cats?
Nope.
They cannot
Not one
taste
thing.
sweet. They can't taste sweet.
Oh, really?
Sucks to be cats.
So she's chewing it. This is weird. She does not usually eat people food.
Voice. She's doing it.
Describe your cat for our listeners. 'cause
Oh, I'm
it's-
sorry. She's a tabby cat. She's probably like 10 years old. She's a little bit plump. She has green eyes.
Look that fat. Don't fat
She's
shame your
very,
cat.
very-
She mouths
very,
this
very
food out of your
lovable.
hand desperately.
Yeah, she looks like she doesn't eat much human food. Sure.
Yeah. She looks like she's got a little rubble in her. I'm just going to say that.
Hey,
Sweet
take
tooth.
that back. oh, for the sweet tooth. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Just associating Rubble with being lame. It's just the one that none of the kids ever wanted. That's why I was.
Oh, I gotcha.
Right.
Wow. There's another cat coming over, you guys. So
Coming
this is probably
over?
not very.
That's right, all you listeners. There's another cat that we can't see either approaching the table. We are watching this cat eat a popcorn. It's pretty great.
Oh, wait a minute, Les. But the other cat is named Rocky, which is the name of a pup on Paw Patrol.
Okay.
Sorry, Nick. All right.
Wow, the synergy.
Uh-huh. Your third cat is Francois Turbo. Coincidence.
Your fourth cat is Garbage Cat.
I'm gonna give him a dislike. I think that the taste is kind of a low level and different, but I'm gonna downgrade him for not meeting the kettle requirement of the description. So, Chad, what do you think?
Well, so unlike the last one, these ones actually do have some flavor, and I like that the kettle part of it is subtle because, like you guys kind of said, I wouldn't want like a super super sweet chip, but a chip with like just kind of a little bit of sweetness to it because these things aren't like, really all that like strongly salty or something like that. I think that little bit of sweetness there is actually kind of nice. And to me, the flavor here actually, it works pretty well for me. I like these way more than the last one. So just like how in real life, I'm a very working class kind of guy. Like, I mean, you guys know me. I'm basically a construction worker,
right? Yeah.
In personality. So just like, be in solidarity with my construction worker Paw Patrol friend here. I'm going to give these a like that.
Okay. A like, 2 dislikes, and indifferent. I think that still puts the sea salt in the lead. Chad, what if you were thrown onto a construction site, right? And the foreman you have to do a job, but the foreman doesn't want weeks of repair to be done to fix your mistakes, right? Where might you be helpful?
So can I just like stand on the side and heckle ladies that go by? Actually, I can't even do that because I can't whistle. I can't whistle for shit. I would be pretty good at the person that's standing there on the road, like flipping the sign back and forth between stop and slow.
You could maybe set up the construction guys' computers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring everybody their lunch pails. But I could do something like I have no fear of heights whatsoever. Like I have no problems with heights. So if they were building like a skyscraper or something and they needed somebody to like just stand up on a top and like admire the view or whatever, like I could totally do that.
Admire the view.
So.
That's a huge part of construction work is admiring your handiwork.
Like direct the crane, like, hey, the beam goes here or whatever. Like,
go stand up on that skyscraper. But we're doing a parking lot. Get up on the fucking skyscraper.
Shout down to the crane down here where to put this log. No.
If I had to handle a single tool, like that would like a jackhammer or like even actually a regular hammer, that would be a disaster.
You just take one swing of the hammer and the entire building just collapses. God damn it, Hancock.
I take one swing of the hammer and it like smash cuts to just like 5 miles away. You see him watching the cloud.
All right. It's time for the segment. This is a repeat segment we've done once before. And I've since named the segment to Public Defendant. All right. So each of you is going to get one of 3 people or things, and your job, as if you've been assigned this person and you've been told to defend them in court, you must tell me why they're the best of the 3. Okay, even if you have no interest in defending them, you must do it, right? So, and you can, if you'd like, cut down the other candidates, but I would highly suggest that you don't use all of your time to do that. Right, because I don't look kindly upon that. You do need to talk about the benefits of your particular person, right? Not just the negatives of the others. All right, it's just a heads up. So
benefits.
I feel a little targeted right now.
So we have 6 categories. The first one is ghosts. All right. So Geiger,
ghosts have a lot I think
Geiger, you're going to be defending Ghost Rider. All right. Eve, you're going to be defending Slimer. All right.
Uh-huh.
And Chad, you're going to be defending Bruce Willis. Okay.
Slimer, the ghost with the most throat.
Yeah.
Deepest
He's
throat.
really good at something.
Okay.
Slime.
Geiger,
Yeah.
can you please present me some of the good points of Ghost Rider?
I would really prefer not to. All right. Well, hold on. Point of order. I don't think is he a ghost at all? He's a
Fucking
skeleton
name's
with
Ghost Rider. What are
He's
you?
a skeleton with a flaming head. Is he really a ghost?
No. He
Yes.
he dies and goes to hell and then gets like sent
Okay,
back.
so he is
I think
technically
that
ghostish.
constitutes
That's a
a
ghost,
ghost.
right?
Yeah.
All ghosts go that route.
All ghosts come back as flaming skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's cool. He wears a leather jacket, which is very cool.
My name's Ghost Rider. Are you a ghost? Nah, I'm an insurance salesman. I just thought it was cool.
He's got a big flaming head, which is frightening looking. He's got a chain, I think, right? And he rides a motorcycle.
Right.
That's another thing he does. And we have just about exhausted my Ghost Rider knowledge, so I'm going to make this
Mhm.
quick. Well, he's a good guy, I think, right? In the comics?
Mhm.
He's a comic book character, and I think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And so in theory, like, he can help you, he can protect you, he's badass, he can, like, beat up criminals, he can kick the shit out of rubble if he's getting out of line. I don't fucking know. Ghost Rider.
All right. That's enough. That'll do.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Jack
Eve.
shit about Ghost Rider.
Eve, Slimer.
first-
You know who Slimer is?
I of course know who Slimer is, but
Okay.
real
It's the
quick,
ghost
when
who
you
blows
said
Dan
Ghost
Aykroyd.
Rider,
Ghost Rider, yeah.
Yeah.
he is not.
He is not what?
Not
No,
what?
Slimer is not.
Slimer's not what?
Slimer isn't the ghost. You said the ghost that blows Dan Aykroyd.
Yes.
Yes,
we've
we did.
rewritten the canon
Yeah.
over the,
Yeah.
the
Why wasn't
last 200 episodes,
Yeah.
and he now blows Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's been retconned.
Dan's really
Michelle.
into it, too.
But no, wait. When you said
What?
Ghost Rider, I thought you meant Ghost Writer.
Oh.
Do you remember that horrible show?
Yeah, we
somebody
mean,
who writes a novel for.
we mean like Beverly Cleary's real author. Yeah, that's what we meant.
No, did you ever watch that show? So when you were like, he's got a flaming head and he wears a leather jacket, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And he like writes things to little kids.
Just making shit up. He's played by Robert
Slimer-
Meacham. I don't remember that. All right, Slimer.
No, Slimer is the awesomest ghost of those three because he is in the iconic movie Ghostbusters, which everyone loves.
That's good.
He
True.
is so the thing that makes a ghost good is if he does stuff.
Oh, he
that
does stuff.
humans don't want him to do, right?
No, that-
Like because humans are afraid of ghosts. And slime, like nobody wants to be around Slimer because you're going to get slimed. So
Somebody
it's like
does.
he's a really
Yeah.
scary ghost.
One guy wants to get slimed real bad.
I feel like I shouldn't have gotten Slimer.
I think the only way to make it even palatable for the listeners is to have you do Slimer.
Yeah.
The rest of us would just be talking about blowjobs all the time.
Right. If I were you, I'd mention Dan in your last 5 seconds here.
Talk about all the hot dogs.
Leading the
That's
witness
fucking
over here,
awesome.
counsel.
Okay, Chad. Bruce Willis.
Okay, so first of all, like Bruce Willis is even set aside just even Sixth Sense, which is an amazing performance by him. He's a much better actor than both Nicolas Cage, who played Ghost Rider, and the voice of Slimer. That movie itself, like it was like a revelation when it came out, right? Like it started a whole twist ending genre, most of which made by the same director, but still it was like, it was like a craze. It's pretty cool because he doesn't actually know he's a ghost for most of it. So that's great. And I'm pretty sure Bruce Willis would happily blow Dan Aykroyd anytime he wants it to.
Pretty sure about that.
So that's good too. And
wouldn't.
final point, because of Bruce Willis and Sixth Sense, we have that iconic line in the Lonely Island song, "Jizz in my pants," and that alone should give him.
Okay, so actually, the one mistake you did make was I looked it up, and the voice of Slimer was Daniel Day-Lewis. So, But
I drink your milkshake.
I drink your milkshake.
I was prepared.
I drink it up.
I was prepared to give it to Slimer if there was a mention of Dan, but instead Chad mentioned Dan, so the winner is Bruce Willis.
Oh wait, did I mention when Ghost Rider wrapped his skeletal face around Dan Aykroyd's ball sack? Did I mention that? You can fuck him in the eye socket.
The next one. The next category is the 1920s. Okay. Eve, you're going to be defending Albert Einstein, who lived through the 20s, all right?
Wow.
Chad, you're going to be defending Charlie Chaplin. And Geiger, you're going to be defending Al Capone.
Ooh, all right.
All right. So, Eve, why don't you start Albert Einstein?
Okay, Albert Einstein is the best because he gave us the theory of relativity, which is used in many scientific
Oh boy.
Endeavors.
applications.
Wait, I thought you were talking about that TV show, Albert Einstein.
They don't teach us about the theory of relativity in Wisconsin. What are you talking
There's
about?
a lot of Paw Patrol, though.
Well, he's like one of the greatest scientists of all time.
There you go. That's fine.
He's obviously
Yeah.
That's the lead there.
say
That was it. All right, Geiger. You go next with Al Capone.
Okay. Well, little known fact, and this is true, I believe my great-grandfather was a limo driver or a chauffeur for Al Capone.
Wow.
So that's why we're so wealthy.
Is that good or not?
And he got shot in the fucking head. No, fuck you, Al. No, look, Al Capone.
Al never paid his taxes.
Al never paid taxes. He actually, he was a bootlegger, so he provided a crucial service to America so they could get drunk while they weren't allowed to during Prohibition times.
Sure.
He was a leader of men.
That's a Wisconsin guy talking.
Oh yeah, well hey, yeah, I'm playing on my base here, but yeah, he was a leader of men. He clearly had leadership qualities. He ran a giant crime organization, syndicate, and he blew Dan Aykroyd's great-great-grandfather. So that's
All right.
Well, wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Can I add one thing on?
Yeah.
I have to add a knock against Al Capone because he died of syphilis, didn't he?
Oh,
So he can't be the greatest of those
really
three.
tough thing for him to be having so much fucking sex that he got an STD. What a loser! That guy's a swing.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem
like
like
he
he's
doesn't
very
use
admirable.
Yeah, Albert Einstein died of no one gave a fuck. That's the problem.
You can't shoot syphilis with your Tommy gun, so.
Yeah.
All right, Chad, Charlie Chaplin.
Okay, so I admit I have never seen a Charlie Chaplin movie in my entire life, and hopefully never
That's not a
will.
good start.
All I really know about him is that he does that one thing with like the sticks and the bread and like kicks them out. I think that's something that he does. But I do know that he is like a cornerstone of modern cinema, right? Like he's heavily influenced of basically all filmmakers, actors, and everything that came after him. Modern cinema would not exist today in the way it does without Charlie Chaplin. What I'm trying to say is, without Charlie Chaplin, we never would have had Slimer's supple tongue slowly caressing across Dan Aykroyd's pubes. That's what I'm trying to say.
I was
Okay, that
only
wasn't
going
actually in the movies. That wasn't part of cinema. I don't know.
I was only going to give credit for the mention of Dan in the first one. So let's establish now you do not need to mention Dan Aykroyd for a win anymore. Right?
Okay. But what if I want to?
I think you started off burying Charlie Chaplin before. Saying you never want to see his movies.
Aren't they like all silent? Silent films fucking suck, right?
He is a cornerstone of modern cinema. All his movies blow.
No, I think some that.
I mean, movies were bad. Like every movie before like 1980 is
I think
bad,
he was in the
basically,
first
so.
Fast and Furious movie, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah. If anyone would have mentioned Einstein's part in the building of the atomic bomb with the science there, then I would have knocked him down. But I'm going to give him the win since Al Capone died of syphilis.
Yeah. Well, hold on. But you told us not to knock other people.
Yeah, you can throw something in there, right?
Okay.
Like just a backwards thing. All right, I've been waiting.
You can't spend all your time.
All right.
I've been waiting all week for this one.
Oh boy.
All right, this is a sports one. All right, Chad, you're going to be defending Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Now this is just a personal. It might not make
My
sense
least
to people
favorite
who don't
people
live
on
around
the
here.
fucking planet.
Geiger, you're going to be defending Tom Brady.
Oh.
All right. And Eve, you're going to be defending
I don't have to.
Mitch Trubisky.
Boy, do you have your road cut out for you there.
All right, Chad, you go first. Start us off with Aaron Rodgers.
All right, so I'm going to bury him right away too. There are almost no good qualities to him as a human. He's like, whether you're talking about his status on certain
You're his
medical
public
practices,
defender.
or the fact that
He's got a shitty taste in lawyers, apparently.
he believes in UFOs. He all sorts of crazy shit. But yeah, he throws a great spiral.
That's what he's known for, the tight spiral.
He did. So here's literally the only positive thing I can say about him is that for a while he dated Olivia Munn, who is quite beautiful. I rest my case.
Okay. Eve, why don't you go next with Mitch Trubisky?
I have a question. I'm going to be honest. Can I, if I didn't know
who Mitch Trubisky is?
Actually, no, I know who he is.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to find out something good about him that I didn't know, is it okay if I quick looked it up?
There's not enough good stuff to look up that's going to help you win this.
It's a very
so just go ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
He went to school at North Carolina. North Carolina's beautiful state.
I was like, are we just listing his Wikipedia page now?
I have two nieces that live in North Carolina. It's a great place to be.
What's that got to do with Mitch?
What does this have to do with it?
He's kind of handsome.
Oh, all right.
Really?
All right.
I mean, if you well, okay,
if
I was going to say if you compare him to Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
I was going to say if you
and your
compare him to
Wi-Fi is
Aaron
not working
Rodgers,
that well. He's a handsome guy.
He's all right, but then I compared him to Tom Brady, and Tom Brady's actually gotten better looking as the years have gone by.
That leads us right into Nick. So, Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, Tom Brady blew Dan Marino. A lot of people didn't know that. No, look, Nick gave this one to me because I find Tom Brady's con man bullshit really irritating. However, he is easy to defend in a lot of senses. Look, there's no equivalating here. He's maybe the greatest football player ever. I mean, he's accomplished everything you could possibly do. He's won, 6 titles, I think it is, 6 or 7. 4 MVPs, 4 or 5. He is extraordinarily attractive. He's in good shape. And he doesn't get in trouble. Like, he does shady shit under the surface that no one knows. But he's not outwardly, like, doing drugs or murdering people or whatever. He's been with his wife for a while.
Just murdering defenses.
Murdering the cover 2. Yeah, he's he's kind of a weird dude and kind of an alien kind of guy. I think he's like
Aaron Rodgers totally believes in him. Yeah,
right. And I don't think he's as nice as his public persona. However, you have to judge him on his merits. He's an excellent football player and has stayed out of trouble, and it far surpassed, like, his competitive drive has far surpassed, like, where he was drafted to where he is now. So these are just...
We are the 3 worst
You
lawyers
do 3 fucking
of all
awful...
time.
Yeah.
Look.
I feel like I got cut off. You got a ton more time.
Okay, fine. Go back to his Wikipedia. Where was he born?
All right, here's the problem.
Yeah.
Eve, you could have easily won this if you didn't start talking about your nieces.
How?
Right? All you had to do is just list some good stuff about Trubisky. The problem with the other 2 is they didn't defend the guy at all. They just fucking talked about how bad their people were.
I talked
Geiger
about
threw in just enough good things.
Thank you.
That the GOAT is going to win it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next
He's a
category.
fuckhead.
All right. I'll do better.
Next
I'll
category
do better, I
is
promise.
misunderstood monsters. All right.
Mitch Trubisky.
The same
Rubble.
3 from last time. Geiger.
Construction
Geiger,
dog.
you have Frankenstein's monster.
Okay.
All right.
That's understood.
Eve, you have Shrek. And Chad, you have...
No.
Wait, is Shrek your Tom Brady? Is that you just fucking hate him?
Yes. Do you know I did not let the kids watch? The kids wanted to watch Shrek. I'm like, nope, sorry, we're not watching.
Why? What's wrong with Shrek?
Total shit.
She really
She
hates Smash Mouth, I think.
Hate, and yes, I hate Smash Mouth. Like,
well, yeah, okay, that's
top
fair.
3
All right,
worst.
Us.
Wow, you ain't winning
Sorry.
this. Not after that fucking... Order in the court.
Wow.
Order.
Holy cow. I mean, somebody once told me the world is going to roll me, but I didn't know it would be like this.
Shrek just sitting there, mouth agape, staring at Eve. Like, can I get a new lawyer?
I want an actual court where the lawyer shows up for work that day and is like, you're representing that guy. She goes, fuck no, he's the worst. He definitely murdered that person. Fuck this guy.
And Chad, you have Teen Wolf. Okay?
I thought he was properly understood. I don't think.
No, he's not
Okay.
understood.
All right.
All right, Geiger.
He's maligned for like most of the movie, right?
I never
Geiger,
saw the movie.
Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, look, the thing is, he wasn't a monster at all. Like he was created like in a lab against his will. It wasn't his choice to be born that way. He was just made that way by the real monster was Dr. Frankenstein, who was like playing with God and using his hubris. Poor Frankenstein was just created and didn't have the mental acuity to figure out what happened to him and what to do now. So he just stormed the countryside going,
He killed people.
yeah, well, because he didn't get it, so he murdered people. But like,
He didn't get it.
but it was like you don't like put someone on the stand for murdering someone if they don't even comprehend what they did. They don't do that now in courts. So if I was arguing with the judge, I'd say, look, he has no ability to control his rage. He was created this way and not raised. His father was absentee. He was this deranged madman. And he's got those big old neck bolts, and you know what that means. Crotch grab.
All right,
So-
that was pretty good. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good start.
His father was absentee. That's why he works at the strip club now.
Welcome to stage destiny.
Put dollar in thong.
Pour some sugar on me.
Geiger had him working as the announcer, but
Yeah,
Chad
he was
had him
doing the
on
announcer.
stage.
Oh, he's
No,
the
no,
bouncer now.
He's
a stripper?
No, he's the stripper.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, Chad, Teen Wolf.
All right, so everybody loves Michael J. Fox, right? One of the classic actors
Sure.
of our generation. Teen Wolf, he's a wolf. What's not to love about a wolf? It's
teen,
like
too.
a furry companion, very dog adjacent. And how about at the end when he just starts like sinking all those threes and everything, right? Like he's totally like one of the best basketball players of his generation. So yeah, I mean, what's not to love about him? He's never worked at any strip clubs, and he's never been associated with Smash Mouth. So
Hold on,
Teen Wolf,
hold on. So you love wolves because they're dog adjacent? Like you would have a pet wolf if you could?
I mean, I wouldn't have a pet wolf, but like anything that has a little bit of dog DNA is right up my alley, with the exception of Paw Patrol, which I have no interest in at all. But
Just you wait.
All right, Eve. Find it in your heart to
Find
Give
me
it
the
over a
Wikipedia
shot.
page to tell us about Shrek.
Okay. From what I remember, similar to Frankenstein, Shrek also isn't a monster. As far as I remember, he's just a guy who's green. He's like super friendly.
He's a regular guy who wears a
he's-
burlap sack and is green. And like all of us.
he's just a Packers fan. He just painted his body, that's
He
all.
happens to be green, but he's really friendly. He's kind to animals. He has a friend who's a donkey. He is Scottish, and everybody knows that Scottish accents are like the coolest of all accents. So he's
Pretty
got
cool.
that going for him.
Okay.
I can't really remember what else he did. Yeah, but no, he was kind-hearted, and he actually was able to see through outward appearances into the heart and soul of the girl
Fiona.
Fiona.
Of Girl Shrek.
Like he was not like he knew that like character was more important
Right.
than outward appearance.
Okay.
So he taught everybody a lesson. He taught everybody a very good lesson.
All right. Geiger's going to get this one. Here's why. Eve, you lost it before it started. Okay, you lost your shit when you heard your client's name, and that's out of line. And Chad, you made the big mistake of saying that Teen Wolf scored all those points at the end. But at the end of the movie, he refuses to be Teen Wolf and changes back to regular guy, and they have to do the comeback with the regular Michael J. Fox.
I never seen the movie. I was just guessing.
Okay, the next one is undergarments. All right. So Eve, you're going to defend boxers. Geiger, you're going to defend, or Chad, you're going to defend briefs.
Okay.
And Geiger, you're going to defend Speedo. All right. So Eve, why don't you start? In what ways is boxers superior to briefs and Speedo?
Okay, so this is no contest. I'm the only lady on the show tonight, but every woman will tell you that they much prefer a man in boxers to briefs. Number one, just because of the appearance, it looks a lot better. Nobody likes to see, the male body in a tight thing. And then number two,
good looking man, not us though.
Yeah.
Number two, if you want a high sperm count, I think you're not supposed to wear tight underwear.
Oh.
So if you want to
shit, I gotta go change
have children, people would want you in boxers instead of briefs. Okay. So that's what you should wear.
I want my ropes maximum sperm.
Chad, briefs.
Okay, so I'm not a briefs man, but I am going to defend them. So if you have if you're packing nicely down there, right? Like, and you try to go for a run in boxers or something, it's just going to flop everywhere. By the end of the run, your balls are going to hurt. Your ding dong's going to hurt. It's just going to be a world of hurt down there.
Ding dong.
You get those briefs. You keep everything.
How old are you?
You keep it.
Ding dong. Is your daughter on the podcast?
He's keeping it clean for court.
Oh, okay, all right. Your Honor, if I may approach the bench, the man's ding dong is clearly flopping around.
I just talked about ropes of sperm. Now I'm trying to counteract that. You go for a run. You keep that shit nice and tight in the brief. You know what I mean? You keep everything comfortable and secure. So it's like a warm glove around your cock and balls.
Court recognizes a secure ding dong. A Geiger. Speedo.
All right. Well, basically take whatever Chad said and multiply it by X factor. If you want a nice tight ding dong, if you want your ding dong to not move a single inch, you wear a Speedo, okay? Also, as Eve handily pointed out, it's a great birth control. It will crush all of your fucking sperm to the point where it can't breathe. That sperm will forever live in your balls. If you are good
look, honey, I don't need a condom. I wore a Speedo today.
Right. Now, look, Eve said no one wants to see a man in like where you can see the defined package of everything. But hey, Greg Louganis, pretty good looking guy, I think. I think he's dead. But
no, he's not.
Isn't Greg Louganis dead? All right, we'll look at that up later. I don't know. But look,
I was going to put him in ghost category, but I wasn't sure.
Greg Louganis.
No, he is. He's 62 years old.
Well, congratulations, man.
Still,
and still no children.
I'm going to put him in Misunderstood Monsters then.
I just think, look, if you're in shape and can pull it off, Speedos, I think they're waterproof, or maybe not, but there's a swimsuit. You don't have to change when you're ready to go swimming. You just whip your pants off, dive into the pool. You don't have to, you're just in and out. No embarrassing trip to the locker room to show off your balls and tackle with a bunch of old guys. And, keeps everything tight, like Chad said. So best of both worlds.
All right. All the arguments were pretty good. But I'm just going to give it to boxers because they're better. All right.
Because no one wears Speedos as an actual undergarment?
The last one I've been waiting for a while is Hotlines. All right, so I'm going to give you three. I'm going to play three hotlines.
Oh boy!
And you're going to defend them. All right. First, Chad, here's your hotline. Okay.
Great.
Everything happens to me.
I'm broke. Can't pay my bills.
I think I'm cursed.
I'm just bad luck.
Stop. If you're tired of bad luck, if you think your life is jinxed, now you can change it with E. David Scott's Curse Removal. Call this number and follow simple instructions.
It really works. Within 2 days, I won this car in a drawing and $20,000.
Call and let positive forces instantly cast away the evil spirits that bring you bad luck. $1.95 per minute for entertainment only. Under 18, get permission. Call now and remove the jinx from your life.
All right. So why I'm cute?
What was the car? I couldn't see the video. That this matters.
The car.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter.
The guy who said that is a 85-year-old man.
That won the car.
So not only was the curse removed, but he also won a car and $20,000. So that's like more than just taking away bad luck.
That's actively giving you good luck.
All right, Chad. Why I
His curse of having no cars was removed.
All right, why cue up the next one, Chad? Why don't you defend that one?
All right. Well, look. Nobody likes curses. Okay, they're the fucking worst. Am I right? So, if you got curses, you gotta get rid of them. Everybody wants a car and $20,000. What better way to do that than to get rid of the curses? Look, the Scientologists have had it right all along. Okay, we've got these creatures in our body that we need to get to expel out the curses. And look, Novak, if you pick me, I got a car and $20,000 for you.
All right, Eve, here's your hotline.
Who is your celebrity soulmate? Which movie or recording star are you most compatible with? Who would make your best date or mate? It's written in the stars. Just call Star Match and take the astrological personality quiz. Answer questions with your touch-tone phone and you'll be matched up with your most compatible celebrity.
They said Luke Perry's my perfect match.
Julia Roberts, wow!
Just $1.95 per minute. Under 18, get permission. Call now and discover your perfect star match. P.S. We'll even give you their address so you can contact them for your first date.
What? That sounds illegal. What the fuck?
Call this number because Luke Perry wants to fuck you.
You should have seen the guy who said, Julia Roberts? No way! Julia Roberts would touch this guy with Rubble's dick.
This is just making money. We'll even give you your address so Julia Roberts can get a restraining order.
Yeah. All right, Eve.
Oh,
what do you think?
Well,
dig in.
They're 100% using these addresses to make one of those like child predator style maps of like, here's where all the bad people live.
wow. Well, this hotline is great and admirable because it's helping people find true love. And what is more important in this life than connecting with other people and finding true love? So that's why this is great.
Nice effort.
I just did an honest to God spit take of water all over my keyboard when you said this hotline is great.
It's admirable.
Funniest fucking thing.
Knocks on the door, some like 6'5" beefcake. I'm Jules Roberts.
Oh, God.
All right.
This is my friend Luke Perry.
All right, Geiger.
Yeah.
This is Tico, the world's most amazing dog. Amazing because this dog talks. Incredible but true, a genuine talking dog. He actually speaks English, and now you can hear him by calling this number. Imagine listening to a talking dog. This is no joke. This is the real thing. Call now, 1-900-386-TALK, T-A-L-K. $1.75 first minute, 75 cents additional minutes. If you're under 18, get your parents' permission to call. Call now. You may never in your life be able to hear another real talking dog.
Well, first of all, if it please the court, I want to point out he speaks English. So this isn't like a Ukrainian speaking dog, all right? Hey, mom, I need your permission for what? There's a talking dog. Just gets socked in the face. Yeah, well, look. First of all, I think this would be really cool because this could open up a whole new world. Like you can get a whole new understanding of your pet through conversing with this dog. Maybe the dog could teach you how to speak dog instead of English. We could finally find out what the fuck Rubble's deal is.
He speaks English. Doesn't speak dog.
Yeah, he doesn't speak
so
dog.
I guess it's the dog.
This ain't no bilingual fucking dog. English only, you asshole.
Yeah, I guess this dog. I mean, is it that interesting? It's only just dog stuff. What's it going to talk to me about? Like, well, I'll lick my own ass again.
You're supposed to defend the dog.
We could finally get a better. It's like you starring in your own episode of Paw Patrol. You get to go up and talk to this dog, and he has adventures with you. You're the only person you and the other people that call it that can actually communicate with the dog. Look at that dog! Look at that dog holding a regular rotary phone to his head.
That looks like a demon dog.
That dog who looks like a.
All right,
that dog.
People listening. You have to Google this dog. It looks fucking funny as shit.
Tico the talking dog.
Yeah, Tico looks like he was just given some crystal meth. He does not look happy. Hey, Tico, what's up? These fucking guys, I'm behind on my alimony. Hello, Tico?
I want to know if the guy who does Tico's voice
whoa,
is like talking...
Tico, you mean?
If he's talking like Scooby. Like, is he using a dog voice?
Roro.
Well, even worse, it could be
Did
like...
you get your parents' permission?
It's $1.99. I gotta keep you on the line. Woof.
Hey, what's up, kid? I'm at the strip club right now watching Frankenstein do a pole dance.
What's up, kid?
Hey, kid.
Kid, you got any Quaaludes?
Boo, I'm a werewolf. Yeah, so... Are your parents home? Where do you live?
Woof, woof.
I've got a crush on Taylor Swift. I'm gonna go call Hotline real quick. Woof.
Hey, I got neutered, so I don't have any balls anymore. I wear all the Speedos I want.
He may have been cursed, actually. He might benefit from calling that first line. He's cursed.
Cursed to talk to dipshits all day long.
Okay, we're going to give it to the curse removal. And so the final... I'm picking between the 6 winners here. It's Bruce Willis. All 6 get put into an arena for the final fight. Bruce Willis, Albert Einstein, Tom Brady, Frankenstein's monster, a pair of boxers, and curse removal. And probably Tom Brady would win that.
he might want to avoid curse removal. Whatever deal with the devil he made might wear off. But, yeah.
I think Frankenstein's monster would win, but
but Tom Brady's a goat.
Yeah. Tom Brady probably wears briefs.
That's true.
Hi, everybody. It's Geiger. Unfortunately, we have lost the rest of Eve's sound recording from this particular record. We're not sure exactly what happened. We tried to restore it, but we're not able to. So rather than try to edit around it and have an awkward 4-way conversation where one of the 4 people aren't there, we're going to have to call it an episode. It's a shame. Eve, in particular, said plenty of hilarious and insightful things the rest of the podcast. The 3 of us, I mean, if you're still listening by now, you probably know how that went, so you're probably not missing much. But we love Eve as a guest. Eve, if you're listening, we're sorry. We'd love to have you back on. Thanks so much for joining us. For those of you who actually care about our ratings and whatnot, we did try the White Cheddar popcorners. I gave it an indifferent. Novak and Eve both disliked them, and Chad hated them. Big surprise there. So the winner for the episode was the original sea salt popcorners with 1 love, 2 likes, and a dislike. Obviously, if you want to get a hold of us, you can do so at youtrydat@gmail.com. We have a Facebook group, You Tried Dat. We're available on Twitter at #You Tried Dat. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. Please feel free to reach out and let us know what you think about our snack ratings, suggest new snacks for the podcast. Tell us what happened if you called any of those hotlines we mentioned. Did the dog have any insightful things to share with you, or are you now happily married to Hugh Jackman or Cardi B or whatever celebrity's address they gave out? Please let us know how that worked out for you, and congrats. But again, we're sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll be back at it next week with 3 brand new snacks. Deuces. Yup.